Hello traders, welcome to AlBashir FX. Welcome to our daily market review. And on today's episode, we are going to look at the price delivery for Wednesday 15, 2025, and we're gonna anticipate and talks what we want to expect for the Thursday price delivery, which is the Thursday 16th, 2025. So, oh, by the way, we are in August. So, we anticipate for lower price delivery. So, let me paraphrase this and say that I am very pleased to see price delivered lower as we anticipated from yesterday price delivery, and the market delivered to our area of what target where we project price to go. And now we've seen price rally lower, but the delivery and the candle formation is what I I'm not expecting price to deliver with a very strong bearish close. That is with a full bearish close. So what I was anticipating for was a delivery even lower than the current price low, but it will create a wick and rally back up. But anyway, price has rallied just the way rally lower and close below. So what what did the price did differently today, and why we have to see this kind of bearish move despite today we have no news event, right? If you check your calendar, there's no news event, but we see price, we witness the bearish move. And yes, the London session did not have, the good range, but the New York session was the best trading session for today. So anyway, you still have to participate in either of them, right? So we price has already reached our key level, which is our daily key levels. We have reached the fair value gap, daily fair value gap. So I am going to put a blue line to initiate or mark out the fair value gap. I'm not gonna name it, but if you can go and do the way you want to mark it on your own chart, right? So this is the fair value gap. Look how the body respect the lower part of that fair value gap. So now I want to see what I want to, or what I'm anticipating for that on the daily time frame for DXY, sorry, for DXY. I want to see price remain, right, trade and tapped on this green line, which is our a long time daily inversion fair value gap. And also we have a smaller, all right, a smaller key level round here, which is also a daily time frame fair value gap. So we have multiple PDRA below current price, which we can anticipate for price to use and respect on a daily time frame perspective. So which is our what daily fair value gap. Let me put this on our chart, daily fair value gap. So now we have these three PDRA to look out for. And again, we have the weekly bearish order block, sorry, bullish order block, which is this candle. This is the candle high, the bullish weekly bullish order block. But we am not in in anticipation for price to reach all the way down to this level. What I want to see in price is tomorrow we create an indecisive candle, right? Except, right, that is what I'm anticipating for. That is, price can open today just like we have opened, rally lower, reach for this fair value gap, the daily fair value gap, reach for this daily fair value gap. I wanted to remove this inversion fair value gap, but no, price will reach for this fair value gap. And again, we have a very tiny volume imbalance, which is this candle high. So if I want to add the volume imbalance to this, so we have that. Now I just add the volume imbalance to the fair value gap because it's very, very important. Now this is how ICT taught it, that when we have a volume imbalance with a fair value gap like this, we should add it together, because the volume imbalance will draw price. We always want to draw price into that level. So what I'm trying to say is, tomorrow what I'm anticipating for is market to, as we've already opened, we trade into it, then rally higher. Then I want tomorrow close above. It should not close, we should not have a close below candle tomorrow. And for your knowledge, on the XY, I don't trade the XY, right? But if I, let's say if I want to trade the XY, I will not be a buyer, sorry, be a seller on the XY tomorrow, no matter how lucrative the trade looks, right? So that is likely me telling you that I will not be a yeah, I will not be I will not be a seller of the XY. That means I will not sell the XY tomorrow. I will rather be a buyer on the XY. And that is me telling you that I will not be a buyer on Euro US dollar tomorrow, no matter how sweet it looks, except it provide me a very good entry for me to sell. I am not, otherwise I will not trade. That is just as simple as that if I'm online anyway. So let's go to the 4 hourly time frame. I've already wasted some of our couple of time on the higher time frame. Sorry. So this is the time frame I will stop. So um let me add this current interval and below. I won't waste time on other market because I've already taken enough time on this one. So on the 4 hour, we've seen price has already used this fair value gap, which is we have no worry when prices came coming back up. So, and that fair value gap from the high of today. So price has already reached for this buy side. We anticipate for this buy side yesterday, sell side and this sell side. So price has reached for the sell side and the sell side and this fair value gap. Now look at the body of the candle respecting the fair value gap. We can trade below it, especially to use this volume imbalance. So when we use this volume imbalance, which is what I'm anticipating for price to do, use the volume imbalance to rally higher. So that is what I want to see on DXY tomorrow. So when we go to Euro US dollar, what I'm anticipating for on a daily time frame is, now we on the Euro US dollar we have a weekly, this is the weekly bearish order block, sorry, a daily bearish breaker, and this is our weekly bearish order block, right? So we have a daily bearish breaker, and I'm anticipating for price to reach for that level on a week perspective, the week, but the body of the candle should close below this current price high, right? And today, how did we deliver today? I am very pleased to have to see price deliver the way we anticipated in yesterday, according to our previous market review, which you can see by checking if you check the YouTube, you will see where, which is yesterday video, we talked about how we anticipate for price to reach this level. Now since price has taken this candle high, this now become a very sweet CRT candle to expect price has already swept the high. We want to price to use the key level, then rally back up, then we have this target. Now if you want to look at it, some of you that doesn't know how to look at it in terms of CRT candle perspective, this is how yesterday I told you guys this will be our CRT candle. We have taken the low and we are coming, yeah, and we see we finally took the CRT high. Now I'm anticipating for this CRT now, and again this CRT will be very sweet because it is in the direction of institutional order flow, right? So now this is what I'm anticipating for. Will price actually deliver so fast tomorrow? No. Why? Because it's just the first, like it's not going to be like that. And secondly, I'm not going to euro tomorrow to look for a buy setup, no matter how lucrative that is. Even if the market want to convince me to get into, I rather not trade and see and watch, because around this zone, this is a very critical zone, and also price has reached the equilibrium point between this swing low and this swing high. We get into the equilibrium and we have various bearish key levels awaiting us. Now we can continue to see price accumulate around this area, right? Which is not bad, but except price provide me what I want to see during London or New York session that indicate that okay, we can go short, then I am not taking any trade tomorrow for a bullish or for being a buyer. Now if we come on the lower time frame, we have our also this bearish order block, which is also similar with this one. So there is no need for us to add that 4 hour, or if we want to look at this 4 hour bearish order block, is also similar to this daily bearish order block. So the daily bearish order block already consume any other smaller time frame PDR. We have this old fair value gap which has been used, and yes, even if price when came back there, we can still expect price to respect it and go lower. Now this fair value inversion fair value gap was the PDRA I wanted to see the low of today formed. I'm taking it off the chart because it does not have mm, any effect on price or relating to tomorrow price delivery, what I'm anticipating for tomorrow price to deliver. So we've already seen price rally, and the rally higher despite we have a very bullish candle close. If we observe this candle, it looks right and accumulating candles, and if price I'm in support that price is going to still go higher, but it's going to go with a wick. That means it's going to go higher and comes back lower. Well, I don't know how far we can come for tomorrow, but yeah, and where we are going to form our this is going to be very hard, because I can't really tell you that the high of tomorrow will be, which is, since I'm expecting a bearish day, that means I'm expecting open high, low, and a close. Sorry, yeah, open, high, low, and a close. So that means I don't know when price is going to create the high tomorrow. I'm not really specific if price will actually reach this bearish order block, right? Sorry, this bearish breaker. So I can't just tell you. Just like yesterday, I called you where I want to see the low of the day form and all of that. I don't know where I'm gonna form the high of the day. So, but one thing I do know is I'm not going to be buying at premiums, right, or equilibrium price when we've already rallied from the discount price. So that is all I have for Euro US dollar, and let's look at the GBP USD. Now, also on GBP USD, I called out a price to react at the candlestick consequent encouragement, but the price did not do that. Now there is underlying strength on GBP, meaning that because GBP has already taken this previous week low, we see this strength. Right. So when you understand what I can't teach you this. When you understand, look at the candle body of this one. It's very smaller compared to the candle body of the GBP. Because why? Because the GBP has already taken a previous low and rally impulsively, which creates that, which implies that we have an underlying strength on GBP, and that is why we see a very bullish move. I can't teach you that on this video. I'm just making a market review. So yes, so we have a fair value gap here, and sorry, our inversion fair value gap. So I want price to retest on it and go lower, and we've seen that GBP has already created efficient price with the weekly bearish order block. So I want to see tomorrow also have a displacement lower and have a close below candle, not a close above of the previous day candle. Then Friday can continue to rally lower. That is what I'm anticipating for. But I let's see what tomorrow will provide. So on a lower time frame, we have before I continue, please, if this is your first time stumbling on this channel, do well to subscribe, like, and share. Comment what you think about price. Right. So thank you so much and God bless you. So I am still in support of price retesting this inversion fair value gap. Look at, if you are a support and resistance trader, you look at how price has support this area, and I'm anticipating for price to use it as a resistance to price lower, and we have already used any PDRA that will mitigate the idea of price going lower. So, and also this bullish order block did not, or this bullish candle did not close above this one, which already showing the underlying weakness in price going forward. So let's go to the Bitcoin, and since we've already wasted enough time, or used enough time, not even wasted, we've already used enough time. Now, on Bitcoin, like I've explained earlier yesterday, that if the Bitcoin did not close above this fair value gap, it's because of the video I even put this. I didn't trade this neither. That if we did not close above this daily fair value gap, which become an inversion fair value gap currently for today price, that I will not be in support of price or Bitcoin going higher. And we've seen that price close below it. What happened after price close below it? We see that price close below it and use it to price lower. Look at the high of today. Everything was inside of that inversion fair value gap, but we did not close below, which also indicate that we are going to continue to see price lower. So let's go on a lower time frame and see where we can expect price to retrace into before it go lower tomorrow. Now, I added this for price for us yesterday, but I'm going to take this now since we don't have any importance for it for tomorrow price. Now we have a smaller time frame fair value gap, just like we have a very tiny one on the daily. We have another one on the 4 hour. Now that, Alhamdulillah, and that also confirmed this bearish order block. So since we have a bearish order block and fair value gap, so I want to see price respect this bearish order block tomorrow and give us a lower price. That is what that is me painting my chart. That will make it something like this. So thank you so much for coming, or for taking times to come to my channel every day to learn. Right, it's not easy to learn from someone anyway, or to even listen to someone. So I'm gonna target this low. So yeah, so it's gonna be a very short trade. So this is if tomorrow, right? Yeah. So that's like 81% from the other block, and this is like 3.38 risk to reward ratio. So thanks for coming to watch and listening to my content, and you will really help me a lot if you subscribe, like, and comment. And again, if you look at this hourly time frame, we see that we have a turtle soup, right? And you understand why why I love when we have a turtle soup before a key level, or yeah, before a key level, because it also creates a liquidity above it, which also mitigates and support the idea of price going lower. Right. So thank you so much. God bless you. See you tomorrow. This will be the end of our video.